Bible says when the unclean spirit is gone out of a man, he walketh through dry places seeking rest, and he findeth none. Then he said, I will return. This is what the Bible says that the devil is going to say. He said, I will return into my house from whence I came out. And when he's come, he findeth it empty, swept, and garnished. Then he goeth, and he taketh with him 7 other spirits more wicked than himself, and they enter in, and they dwell there. And the last state of the man is worse than the first state. Even so shall it be to this wicked generation. Now, I got to help somebody out right here. What is the Bible saying? You got to notice it. The Bible says that here it is. The devil had occupied space in you. Right? And then you know how we all get tired after we have our time with the devil and he beats us up. Then we get tired of him, right? So we kick him out. But we are ignoring the problem. See, the problem was letting them get in the first place. Because now that you done kicked that one devil out, the Bible says that he is so confident that your space is his space. That even after you told him to leave, and some of y'all got experience of this in the natural, because some of y'all done kicked no good people out of your house. But they know that anytime they want to come back, they know what they got to say, they know what they got to do, they know how to make you feel, and you're going to unlock that door and let them right back. So what does the devil say? He says, I'm going back not to your house, but he says, I'm going back to my house, the house I just left, because I can't find no place for me out here. And I found comfort in messing up your life. I found comfort in messing up your salvation. So I'm going back to where I was comfortable at. So the devil comes back. Now when he comes back, he's seen that you done did some cleaning up. I told you I wasn't going to hoop. I just want to help somebody. He see that you done made up your mind a little bit. You done went a week and you ain't sinned. You done went a week and ain't did what you usually do. And he comes back and he says, oh, we got a problem here. It's swept. The furniture that I put here ain't here no more. The mess that I made here ain't here no more. But then he says, but you forgot about something. When I come in your house, I don't come by myself. You don't understand. See, now I'm trying to help you get an understanding of how people can be so bound. How people can hate what they're going through, hate what they're dealing with, and keep doing the same things that are going to bring them the same feeling that they saying they hate. Why? Because the devil says, I laid a nest. And while you cleaned up the upstairs, you forgot to clean up the basement. And see, the trick of the enemy is he says, I never show you the other 7 because you having a problem dealing with me, but the other 7 are stronger. The other 7 are stronger than me. Let me tell you something. Most of us are dealing with devils that we could defeat like that. But them ain't the big bad ones. It's after you defeat that. Look. It's after you say, I want to stay home, but I'm going to go to church. That's just the little devil you feed. It's the one when you get here. See, now you got to fight the one that's going to make you stop your praise and stop your worship when you get here. The one that's going to make you focus on somebody that you're mad at instead of focus on the one that's... And then after you deal with that demon, then you got to go back to the one that says, and now that you're back home. And now that you got time to get on your phone now. Now that you got time to get on your computer now. Now that you got time to go into the refrigerator and get that help me drink out. Y'all don't know nothing about the help me drink. And now that you got time, you got to defeat all of these demons that you have allowed to take ownership of your house. Now, I know too many people ain't liking this, but I'm trying to help you out with your destiny and get you to understand that you got to be aware that the devil comes to occupy your house. Sit down. I got to tell the story of Jarvis, and then we out of here. He comes to occupy the house. He ain't looking to mess up mommy. He looking to mess up mommy so that mommy can mess up daddy, and so that daddy can mess up son, and so that son can mess up sister, and so that sister can mess up cousin, and so that cousin. That's what he's trying to do. Listen, listen, listen. I'm trying to tell you. That's why when you look at your family is a mess. No, not one person in your family. Most of us deal with dysfunctional families. Not dysfunctional persons in our family. It's a whole system of dysfunction because the enemy laid a nest in the family. And if you don't discover where that nest is and kick that, look at your neighbor and tell your neighbor you got to get rid of the nest. Yeah. You got to kick that mess out of your house. You got to kick it out of your children's mind. You got to kick it out of your mind. You can't let a nest live inside your house. I don't care how much you pray. I don't care how much you fast. If you don't remove the nest, what's there is going to stay there. Jairus goes to Jesus because his daughter is sick. And now at this point, she's not dead. She's just sick to the point of death. She's at the place where she can die. She's at the place where it's really bad. Anybody ever been at the place? Maybe not physically dead, but you were maybe at the place of almost spiritually dead, almost mentally dead. Has so much going on. Can't think like you need to think. It's attacking your body. Can't work like you used to work. You want to pray, but can't pray like you used to pray. You ain't dead yet, but it's at a place where you're almost there. And if something don't happen in the next day or two, if something don't happen when I go to church Sunday, if something don't happen when I get on my knees to pray, I just might not make it to tomorrow. Matter of fact, I'm starting to think things I ain't thought about in years, but I'm trying not to go there. But if something don't happen soon, Jairus says, no, not my baby daughter. I'm going to get help. I heard about a man named Jesus. So he goes to get Jesus and he says, my master, my daughter is sick at the point of death. Can you come and heal her? Jesus says, take me to your house. Jesus starts going, you know the story. The woman with the issue of blood stops him. He stops, he turns around, he heals the woman with the issue of blood. And then he kept going. But by the time he got done, by the time he got ready to keep going to Jairus' house, the situation at his house had got worse. Listen, I just want to throw this in here. The Bible didn't necessarily say it, but I think we can apply it. Sometimes we wait too long to try and go get Jesus. Jesus got to Jairus' house in a day, which means that the journey to find Jesus was not too far. And I'm assuming that if the daughter was sick unto death, that it had been something she had been dealing with. She was only 12 years old. She wasn't old in age, and this was I believe that the daughter had been sick, but they waited to go get Jesus until she was sick to death. Sometimes we wait until the situation has gotten so bad to try to call on Jesus.